What up? I 50,000 subscribers. I mean, what did I say in the last video? The realistic, uh, my realistic number. Uh, I referenced congratulations to lawsuit jury, 10,000. But I'm outside walking, jamming. Come on, Diamond. Dog's over there barking. Why? Started the phone over here. Cause they're barking like crazy over there. But they've been barking since we came out here a minute ago. And Diamond's getting irritated. They keep on trying to come over the yard too. So, outside walking Diamond. I actually got to turn on the flashlight. I don't think it will turn on the flashlight with the. But wish I had the flashlight capability while I was on camera. But I was watching Life of Mozzie and Turbo Rob, and I can't believe I was thinking for some reason his name was Terry or something. But lawsuit Jerry, tall guy getting their 4Gs. CJ on 32 is getting his new 4Gs. And his new billet. I'm not in the gold. I'm in the silver. Walmart. My 99 cent pack. Dollar Tree type of. No, it's actually Walmart. Well, I like it. It's silver. It's decent. Some of the silver is starting to wear off. But I'm used to that weight on my wrist, and I've never really. Fanciest watch I ever had was years ago before I had kids. I had a pretty cool little Fossil. Actually, I had 2 or 3 of them, but decent little. Actually, one was a gift from my ex-girlfriend at the time. So I had bought 2 Fossils and then had her one she gave me. But it was weird with this headset on. I didn't even notice it was still on. I like that color though, even though I'm not into the red color. Wish it was just blue and green. Come on, Diamond. Off the chair. Come. Down. But come. Let me grab the phone before I drop that sucker. Get off the chair. But I gotta be careful while I'm walking because these shoes are so thin that I might step on a landmine and go straight through my shoe. Like a old rusty nail. No! But, a little update. I was thinking about selling my truck. I'm hoping to be able to get the spark plugs and the coil pack for her mom's car. But I really would like to be able to sell my Tahoe just because I don't need that extra vehicle right now, and I really do need the cash. But I wish I could sell it for what it's worth. It's a little older and a little high mileage. I spent way too much money getting into it. Dude lied to me and told me a lot of stuff, but I spent the money and I got everything fixed, taken care of pretty much, mostly. I just need a battery and some decent tires. But it's on stock Studio ugly rims, but I'm not caring about rims right now. And I do have another set of 26s, so I can throw it on 26s. Actually, I have 2 sets. One's in my storage and one's at my friend Sean's shed. Ones I had on my Yukon. Luckily I took them off before I wrecked it. Luckily I had the 3 flat tires in 1 month. And 2 expensive at the time to replace them, man. I had the other set of rims that had good tires on it. So I had the good 20s, the stock GMC Sierra wheels. Sorry. But I had the stock GMC Sierra wheels on the Tahoe I got from my friend Millard. I had the American Racing Rims 20s on the Avalanche when I first bought it. I traded those to, oh no, he had owed me money. Millard owed me money. And he gave me the 20s, the stock rims from his truck. And I had them on the blue Tahoe. And I put them on the green Avalanche. Luckily it came in good time because I'd rather keep my 26s. But if I can remember, I'll take a snippet picture when my favorite picture I had of that truck. Before it got remodeled by a rude semi truck trying to brake check me. Didn't work. I messed it up. That's my life up. That's what's so crazy. I didn't want to be on this YouTube channel freaking this whole time like this. I had so many plans and so many was not really objects. I had a lot of stuff that I really wanted to do by now, but when you can't walk, big ass bird sound. And boy, there was something that fell out of that tree the other day. There was something that fell on the ground and beers almost got it. But yeah, something up there now. Mom bird trying to call out for his babies or something. I'm just glad it wasn't like a snake or something because it fell out of the tree up there where that dead branch is, and it fell right down, straight down. Well, when it hit on the ground, right, I felt the dirt from when it hit the ground. It fell right beside me. But again, I was wanting to sell my Tahoe, clean it up, get the battery, get the tires, and hopefully there's on my luck, no more issues with the truck. And but our mom's car, she was sitting there talking about getting rid of that, and that's newer, lesser miles, a lot less miles. And there's some weird squawking sound. Hey, what do you hear in your neighborhood? What do you hear in your yard? Heck with the neighborhood. I got a zoo in my yard. But, come here. And Diamond doesn't like being out here in the dark as it is. You need to have the flashlight on. The 20,000 people that watch my videos daily know that. I wish I had been doing it that long. Wish I knew about it years ago. But what you learn what you need to when you need in your life. And I wanted to come out here and check the clothes. Oh yeah, and I wanted to make fun of that story of last night. I fell asleep in my Durango after I got that jack out of my truck. I sat in the Durango passing inside for a minute, finished watching the video, relaxed my leg for a minute while I got down on the ground. And then I fell asleep, but when I woke up, I did that little video, and I went inside and I got a little medicated, enough to relax and go to sleep. And my childhood condition, not being able to sleep until 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, I think that's contributed to when I was younger, me and my dad, my brother and sister, whoever was there really, had staying up parties so who could stay up the latest, especially on the weekends, mainly. My mom, she was more strict on that. But yeah, we used to have football parties when I was a kid. One day I wanted to do driving around in my old neighborhoods and go see some places. I like driving around, especially since I've grown up in this town for a long time. So I guess my finger hit the button on the screen. But gotta bend over these clothes. Well, not clothes, but hold on. I want to turn on the and it says my phone level's battery phone is too low to use my flash, so I'm back with the front facing camera. But my daughter's awesome bed sheets and blankets and stuff, when I got inside, I laid there for a while in my bed, about to go to sleep after editing the video of me doing my glorious modifications in my truck last night. I edited the video and I was just about to fall asleep. I felt need to get up and go number 2, and so I went to, luckily I went to the bathroom, and the bathroom in my bedroom, the awesome big bathroom with the shower and the toilet in one room, and the sink and mirror, and the closet, little bathroom closet deal outside the bathroom in my daughter's bedroom area. But as soon as I get done using the bathroom, I hear my little daughter inside her little tent thing making noises and starting to like make a whining noise. I look in her little tent and she's curled up in the corner, and she like turn her like stomach to the wall and like curled her back up. She was pointing behind her. She was telling me she peed her bed. So I got her up in the middle of the night. It was like 3:30 in the night, morning. So I got her up, started getting her, she had a little nightgown dress on. And boy, make a day, the end of the night, early morning, so much better. She peed her bed, got her up, started getting her changed, started getting her little underwear off, and she had another surprise. She tells me, "Daddy, look, I don't know I pooped." I was like, oh my God. And I was like, you just make my life more fantastic, you know that? And she said, sorry, and started like wanting to cry. I was like, no, it happens. You're growing, you're learning. And she's been a long time since she made a accident, so. But 3:30 in the morning, I had to change her sheets and change her outfit, clean her up. 4:30 in the morning, going back to bed. I finally went to sleep a little bit later, but it's that fantastic fun. And luckily, I had went in the house that time, and I woke up to use the bathroom myself, and then got to hang out with my daughter. Love the 4-year-old. So I got a 3 o'clock in the morning bookworm, and a 3 o'clock in the morning basket of fun. But I had to come out here and check her bed set and her sheets. It's her favorite bed set. Her Frozen bed set. Now Frozen 2 came out. I want to take and go to see it. It's supposed to be at the drive-in. The bed set's a little wet still. But I wanted to get out here a minute ago because it was a little bit that dark clouds, mosquitoes flying around. The Florida bird. But man, those clouds was looking so dark earlier. When I came out here to put the bed set on, I didn't even bring my phone because it was in the house trying to get charged, but I had to bring the dogs out. So, but wish I got out here a minute ago when it was more daylight still. Seeing those dark clouds look like a Florida beach day, everyday weather. 50% chance of you getting soaked, and 50% chance of nothing. But my wife, and she got some overtime. She got like 16 hours overtime, so she's gonna have a decent paycheck. So hopefully I can buy a battery for the truck this week. Still trying to get the other stuff figured out that we're so far behind on, and really all because of my car accident, and it's totally having all kinds of different tolls on my life since the car accident. Financial, mental, health. I've been so depressed because of the bad situation, and so conflicted. I know it's really not my fault, and I know it happens, and for some reason it did happen, and the only thing I can think of is there had to been some type of protectional reason that I got into the accident. Reason that the semi-truck dead stopped in the middle of the road, make a right-hand turn with no turn signal at a light in the middle of Tampa, middle of the really busy Martin Luther King and pretty much the known hood area, going to where I worked at, Del Mabry. And I'm just glad we got back into our own place again, because after losing the house on Coleman, because it's a whole rent deal, and then the foreclosure on no spur of the moment 24-hour eviction notice. Dude said he was going to work with us and didn't. He gave us a 24-hour eviction notice, then gave us a weekend extension, and we had no money at the time because we had been paying bills and barely had money to begin with, and problems with the vehicles, and then the accident, lost the job, and then the landlord, the new surprise landlord, didn't really figure out the house was sold at the auction until surprisingly late. So my phone's about to die, 5% battery, but I'm so motivated by the other YouTubers that I'm glad to be able to get my life back and on track and start being able to figure out what needs to be done and make changes that need to be changed. My son wants to think about going to church and having fun there, and maybe I'm kind of interested in going and hanging out with people and just doing something that I'm kind of pretty much interested in, but different subject, so different time. But say see you in a minute after I charge this phone. It's about to die, 2%. So I'll be editing more and videoing more until life is where I want it, and I'm able to do what I said I was going to do, be able to do what I want to do. And it's hella dark out here. The camera went, there's a little bit of sign of light. My phone went on like dim mode because it's about to die. So I'm just kill it and keep on talking to a dash. That's the motivation. Do it until you can't do it no more. That's what, able to separate what you want to do and what you can't do. I can easily turn this phone off and save it until I got it in the house and plugged it in, but then I would have to stop discussing my motivation, my life, my $1 million business ideals. Hopefully my computer will be here. I'm gonna spend $20,000. I think that was the price of Homie and the Hellcat, greatest computer legend. He was such a bright inspiration to how he discussed the computer when him and the other guys were going to go buy computers on their episode. They're going to build their high-tech computers. Him, Digital, I think Kid was there. But, all kinds of inspirations. Tall Guy and Mr. Organic and Street Speed and just all the music. Sevin, SEVIN, doing music. Incredible. I listen to it almost every day. Busy Bones' new album, Carbon Dioxide. Shoot, so much to be grateful for, and I want to speak into existence if it lasts. But there's so many people that I smoke a little bit here and there, medical. So there's a bunch of people that I watch that do so. I want to get a business trip and get a bunch of $1,000 together and go take a trip to California to Dr. Green Thumb's dispensary in California. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was Sacramento, I believe, where they're from. Be Real TV, doing inspirational videos. Oh, it's a rat. Look like. Oh, I wish I could turn on my flashlight. Looks like I just seen a rat crawl underneath on the grass, underneath the fence. And my dog's trying to go after it. Oh, I wish I had the flashlight. Oh man, that would... Oh, that's crazy. Alright, I guess it's time for me to go in and go get a flashlight, because there's some crazy stuff out here. Dang, I wish I had the flashlight. See, if I would have had the flashlight and I had my other phone charging. Come on. I need to get bigger SD cards for my phones. Come on, Diamond. Come on, inside. Come on, let's go inside. Or you want that rat or whatever it was. And I love that these dogs are so vigilant against animals and stuff. It's kind of funny, the lizards, they'll jump straight for a lizard and bullet it, attack it. So they would be pretty good like around snakes and stuff. I've got to be careful while I'm stumbling around, barely even walking. I'm sitting there walking back and forth around, about to stumble into a bucket of dookie. So I'm going and get the other phone. Hopefully it's charged enough and I can record on it, just for safety and precaution in case I get eaten by a rat. I want to see what that was though. It looked like a rat. It might have been a baby possum or something, but it definitely was something crawling on the ground there by my foot. And Diamond walked up and scurried into the fence line, chain link. So I'm gonna go see if I can find out what that was. Oh, there's some light. So it wasn't a total blackout, total apocalypse blackout. But see you in a minute. Hey, that sucker about to pull me on my face. He'll do it too, little asshole. But yes. I need to clean that truck again. I hit with the pressure washer in it. Oh, it made it look so much better for a minute. Hey. Yeah. Come here. Yeah, there's still everywhere. Diamond getting. So, see if I can find that animal now. And I doubt it's still here. It's been quite a few minutes later. But I'll stand right about. Oh, and Bear's going through the bamboo tree. Oh, come. Hold. I'll stand right about here. My cane. And that's where it went. It went straight up that way where my cane is. Get that nasty thing out of the camera. Look at that fog go by. Come. Come back. Come here. Oh. But, come here. See if I can find what animal that was. I know it had a tail. So it was either a baby possum or a rat. But there ain't no telling if he went down the fence line or if he's back on the other side of the fence line there. I wish I could have seen what it was. That'd been pretty cool. And maybe an answer to what fell out of the tree yesterday, day before yesterday. and almost landed on me. Huh? What?
Because it's damn plants.
I need to trim it. I need to find the pruners. I think they're in storage. Beer's got me wrapped up.
Need some help there?
Trying to hold my cane and trying to hold the phone and hold him. But yeah, I bet that animal's gone. I just wish I could have seen what it was and know what's in my yard. But Beers will take care of whatever it was. He'll run that sucker off like a freaking... I don't know, for some reason it just turned off.
I'm eating bamboo.
You eating that bamboo? That bamboo good? You a koala bear now? Look like you ate a couple koala bears. But come. Ooh. Alright. Oh, come here. Come on, check. Come. Check. No animals back here, huh? But, and Lawsuit Jerry, he's sitting there talking about, he just started getting his wife on his video. Mine's a lot meaner. Man, she beat me up one day. We were sitting there at CVS when their steering box got a little wobbly and she almost ran through Taco Bell. She beat me up for putting her on video. She wasn't happy. Her truck had a loose steering. That nut totally came off. Luckily, that truck's four-wheel drive, and it has a cross member for the frame where the gearbox mounts to, and it has a cross member underneath of it that the bolt and the washer, well, the nut and the washer, felt when it came off of the bottom of the pitman arm. It landed on the actual frame part, so it was easy to just put it back on. I need to get down there and check it again. It's due for its weekly examination. Hopefully I'm going to be underneath there in a minute and crack open that tire, since I had my nap last night, and ooh, that just hurt my leg. That little dip right there. I stepped in the middle of that dip. Oh, here's why you watering grass by my truck? You know better. Alright, come back. But oh, like, it's killing me. Good thing I found my cane. Looking inside the, it fell underneath there. You got pee? You got water in the toilet? You alright? Yeah, you found a big frog? You like frogs? She's in love with frogs. She wants to kiss one and see if she can get her prince. She's definitely allergic to frogs and snakes. I've seen her fly a couple times from a snake. One time at her work, came out of a bush. I'll have to video the area, but if I can remember, I'll put a couple pictures of the. And there was actually a cave snake. It was a black racer that actually are good for your yard. They keep the more dangerous snakes out. And it flew out of a bush like it was. They really eat lizards and stuff. But, so I guess it was going after a lizard. It was in the bush, and it came out. And we were sitting there probably about 3 to 5 feet away. And she was facing the bush, and I had my back to the bush, but more than my side. It was to my left side, so like I can see like that way. So I'd seen it come out. We seen where it tried to go back up into the bush row. There's a decent little row of bushes, and just slithered back up in there. And she says the snake's been there for like 8 years or so, and it was decent, a little 3-footer, 4-footer maybe. And I'd kind of chopped it with one of my big knives I have, and what's a weird noise? Sound like somebody flexed foot in the middle of the wall. The bathroom's that way, and it was like more this way. Sound like somebody squirted the water in the toilet. Alright. But no luck finding what animal that was. I need to pick up that pool. It's been raining so much lately that I ain't been really able to get out here and clean up that pool. I need to spray down with some bleach and clean the inside of it for them. Put it in my truck or something. And that's gonna be one bad thing about if I sell my truck, like I was talking about a minute ago. And hopefully I remember that there's audio on my wife's phone, because the memory in my other phone was too full. And I don't have an SD card in it because I took it out from my new phone. But I was sitting there talking about selling my Tahoe, but her mom's sitting there. Oh, excuse me, burp. Here you go. Her mom was sitting there talking about selling her car because she can't drive no more. She almost wrecked both of our vehicles. My Avalanche, when I first got it, she was driving through town and pretty much ran a red light. Well, ran a yellow light that had just turned red in time to stop, but she wasn't paying attention to the road. Come here. Calm. Oh, I gotta adjust my sleeves. And plus, I'm wearing one of my fancy shirts. I haven't been able to wear in a while. Not really fancy to go anywhere, but I miss wearing my button-up shirts I got into wearing a while back. They're just more occasional and more suitable. But I really wish I didn't have to sell any vehicles. I want to get that fixed for her, and eventually, like we're gonna get the minivan for my wife's truck, and I thought it'd be really cool if she got a minivan, her mom. So, because they're more easier to drive with a lower front end and more sturdy, high seat over the hood. But wish I can have all my trucks running right now. I mean, there's not really that much wrong with them, but most I need a battery and need to go over them. Some need more than others, and some I don't know really how much it needs. I need to work on the Avalanche because that other issue from when it broke down before. But fun. Hopefully soon I'll be able to afford to start. My legs getting better and better. I mean, I can't do it for a long period of time, but hopefully I can do it long enough to work a 8-hour shift, 9-hour shift. Even though I'm used to working like 12 hours. Oh, good water. Especially like that rim place I was working at. That was minimum 12 hours a day. So that S&B, I miss that place. Alright, well, I'm ready to go in, rest my leg. It still hurts from stepping in that dip a minute ago. So, my nasty porch. And no awning. Really need an awning. But hopefully it's a temporary place and enough motivation for me and anybody else that in my situation that wants to get out. In the next 50 years that somebody watches this when I get popular. But for now, until I get to where I'm happy with my my work, me being able to work and make money instead of looking like a bum and looking like I'm not capable of working because of me. Oh, I need to work so bad. My legs getting there, so I can be thankful and be happy. Soon I can work myself up to the position I wanted to be, to do what I wanted to do and have the vehicles I wanted, and these are it for now. And hopefully, if not by income tax, I have a decent enough job and a decent amount of money to get a vehicle. Throw that in with the income tax money and buy a decent vehicle. Do what I need to do. Pay what I need to. Get my credit fixed and get my bills up and get what I want. Get the hard choice of Chevy Suburban or Cadillac Escalade ESV, the Suburban size. And I want the truck. I want like a Chevy Avalanche or a Dodge Ram Mega Cab or a Chevy pickup truck, 4-door. But something decent, something nice, something worth paying money for and being proud, and make my payments every time and build my life up to have anything I want and be able to do what I want and motivate people like I want. I mean, I'm motivated by what other people do, and I can only try to pay it forward and pass it on and pass it forward, as I said the other day, and help other people grow their platform. So, enough rambling, enough. I've said enough to explain my current issues and my plans. So hopefully, I'm motivated. I'm devoted. I'm serious enough to apply my plans and my goals. So get ready to start doing more. I'm gonna go job hunting. Called a few people like the rim place in Tampa to see if I can get back there so I can make some decent money. Or the city, have some benefits, have some pay. If not, close places I can to be able to get to there, and hopefully my vehicles don't break down, and hopefully I don't have to find a way to save my life again. I mean, vehicles are important, and I'm grateful for those out there saving people's mental and physical state of mind and physical being. So I'm say goodnight to Beers. Say goodnight. Beers. Say goodnight. Red demon eyes. His eyes are actually beautiful blue. Watch another video where I'll post a picture here with how beautiful Mr. Beers is, and nobody thinks he's a demon dog. I love how that looks though.